Future Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, MVP, Champion? How about all the above?
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans and NBA fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. And so far in the preseason, Wemby has done nothing but impress everybody. It has been an amazing joy to watch him play the game with you all. And I want to talk about some plays that we saw from the Heat game where he scored 23 points in 23 minutes on 10 of 15 shooting with 4 assists and 3 blocks. And yes, I know he played against all backups for the most part, but it doesn't take away just the greatness we saw on the court. While I'm going over the plays and talking about Wemby today, let me know in the comments down below. Do you think he could be one of these? All of these, your expectations for Wemby throughout the year? Hit the thumbs up if you like to support our channel and subscribe for more Spurs content. Let's get into the video. The first play I want to take a look at is the Euro step dunk Wemby did. Let's just show it. Let's just show it. Here I have the turnover. Sohan leads the break. Wemby in transition. 1, 2, boom! The way he just glided through his defender. I want to show that again. I think we should show everything twice. I don't have a way of pausing it, unfortunately, but Wemby just 1, 2, and easily goes around the defender. Because of his size, he's going to be so hard to defend in transition. I think the Spurs are going to have a lot of chance to get transition points. We've already seen Wemby in Spurs games just get out there on a missed shot, whatever, which is causing the rebound numbers to be a little. But maybe they don't want him in the paint banging with the other big guys in the NBA right now. And he's going to get a lot of fast points, transitions, whatever it is. He's going to score a lot of points in the paint that way. And I'm excited to just see him throwing down dunks left and right. Speaking of dunks, I can't remember the last time I saw this happen on the Spurs court by a Spurs player. Has it ever happened? I'm sure it has. But this alley-oop dunk. Look at this. It's like he floats for a moment there in the air as he floats over everybody. I mean, that size and reach, it's like he went and then up again. We have been begging for alley-oop as Spurs fans for somebody to be in a legit lob threat on this team. Well, we saw it a decent amount with Jeremy Sohan last year, and I think Sohan will be a lob threat again this year. But when you have a player that's around 7'4" with his wingspan, just throw it up and let him just get the ball and put it through the rim. And I loved when I saw that play. I was like, that is not exactly an alley-oop like that, but that is something the Spurs can certainly take advantage moving forward with Victor Wembanyama. The next play, Wemby's just not a dunker, by the way. He showed us some moves on this jump shot. Wemby, through the legs, step back. This is a guy that's 7'4", moving like a guard, and then taking the jumper and making it. That's going to be an extremely difficult shot to block based on his size. And I want to see more of that from Wemby. I'd like to see him score more, high percentage shots near the rim, but plays like that just show you he is very special. Just, again, 2 defenders in front of him, and a 3rd defender behind him, mind you. So there's essentially 3 defenders around him, and he made that shot. Speaking of defenders, he's just not all offense. He is defense as well. Victor is essentially defending 2 players here in the paint. I just want to note that he's essentially defending 2 players. Let's take a look at this again. He's got his player right in front of him, sees the pass, turns around, and gets the block. There was a whistle on this block, but the Spurs won it, and I believe that was considered a clean block. I think he does have a legit shot of averaging 3 blocks a game this year as a rookie, and as we progress throughout his career, 4 blocks a game or more. I do think he has a very legit chance at a defensive player of the year in the future. He's going to have to get his steals up a little bit and get the rebounding up, but definitely a defensive player with a chance in the future. And last but not least, I just call this wow, Spurs fans. And look at this. Pass from Devin, and this over everybody because of his height and length, his wingspan. How do you defend this? Unless you have a legit, true, solid shot blocker in the paint, how are you going to stop this? Wemby is the irresistible force and the immovable object all rolled up into one. And I don't want to hype him up too much, but he was the first overall pick in the NBA draft for a reason. Has been hyped up as the biggest prospect since LeBron James for a reason. He's got a unique skill set in size. That combination, well, that skill set with that size is a unique combination, and I'm very excited to see where Wemby goes through moving forward with his career. That being said, my only 2 concerns with him are injuries because of his height and frame, and he is getting about 4 turnovers a game right now. He's getting double-teamed a lot. You can't see the other defender come around the back and they're poking the ball out. That being said, this is going to leave a lot of our players open for open threes via the double team. Looking at you, Devin Vassell's been hitting the threes left and right. Expect Calvin Johnson's efficiency to go up with the open threes. Our guys are going to have to make threes, though, or they're just going to double team at will, and it will cause turnovers. But one thing we have to also remember too is while we're hyping him up and excited, the offense is going through him right now, and I think it's going to continue to do so. But by doing so and getting him involved in the game, he's only going to get better. Victor Wembanyama is 19 and a rookie in the NBA. And what we're seeing right now, I think we're already seeing something special in just these few games in the preseason. We saw some of that Wemby specialness in the Summer League. It is such a great time to be a Spurs fan. We've been so lucky to have David Robinson and Tim Duncan on our teams as prior first round number 1 overall picks. Now we have Wemby as the number 1 overall pick. It's going to be a lot of fun this season in the next decade or whatever it may be. I do think there's going to be a championship team at some point. That being said, I want to close with, do I think Wemby will be the next David Robinson? Nope. The next Tim Duncan? Nope. He's going to be the first Wemby, and it's going to be a great time for Spurs fans and NBA fans alike. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I'll see you tomorrow night for the Rockets and the Spurs. I thank you for watching, and as always, I'm not going to yell anymore because apparently it's still blowing out the mic, and I want to blow out the mic. So go, Spurs, go.
And when I